Yo, so I want to be biased and say I hate East Coast, Northeast, anything by from North Carolina on up, really South Carolina to be honest. South Carolina on up, Pennsylvania, West Virginia. I go as far as West Virginia. Damn, G. Fuck you on. No, hell no, bro. I'm trying to do something. Man, little homie called me. But yeah, anything from West Virginia east of everything of West Virginia, Maryland, you know what I'm saying, all that, Pennsylvania, I'm trying to think of the states coming down, North Carolina, South Carolina. South Carolina really ain't that bad. It's that construction going into Georgia that I'll be thinking of. Luckily I haven't been there. Florida was kind of harsh a little. It depends on what road, but man, I'm up here in New Jersey, where it's like if you miss a turn, it's like if you miss a turn, it's almost like you assed out. Like you gotta go miles before you can even find a turnaround, or you just gotta come loop back around. Now, I won't say super truckers or if you're a rookie, you know what I'm saying, like you won't miss a turn. Or like for me, my instance is, I guess they call it following the GPS. Now, I'm not gonna say I'll follow it. It was more like the address on my bill of lading is wrong. I know it's wrong, because what happened last time I came here, I plugged it in on the address and went straight to it. Got to looking around, I wasn't nowhere near in sight. I think well, hold on. Okay. I think like, I don't know, I'm trying to think, but I think like last time I came, I was like maybe a block, 10 block, I don't know, it was like a whole block or whatever around, you know what I'm saying, from this place. Y'all know y'all mama didn't play about y'all lips being Nash. Don't play. So I was like, I called, I'm looking, I'm like, yo, I'm here. I know I'm here. They was like, oh no, was you supposed to be on east or west? It says east, I think, but come to find out, they had a whole nother facility like a block away, and I'm like, man, are y'all serious? And then the thing is, the place that I'm at is a big ass major corporation, and the downside of places like this is like they're too big for their own britches, as they'll say down south. You know what I'm saying? Like you get to and it's not just here. Don't get me wrong. It's not just here. I noticed that. Like if I was doing dry van, you got places like, hold on, so y'all can hear me better. Hopefully y'all can hear me better over the truck. But if I was doing dry van, places like, I know for a fact Walmart was one of them. I'm trying to think. I can't think of all of them, but I know for a fact one of them was Walmart. They don't care about your time. They strict. But the only difference between Walmart and tanking, depending on who you go to. Like if we go to a big company or corporation, we have to talk to a specific person and check in. Checking in is usually the fundamental of everything you're doing. You got to find a way to check in. The downside is if the corporation is so big, they got other things they dealing with. So they're assuming you knowing what you are, you know what I'm saying? They're assuming you already know what you're doing when you come in. But you get checked in, you don't know where you going. Like right here, I had to end up on this street where the damn name of the road wasn't nowhere to be found. So I'm like, so I end up past it. I'm at a gate. Now I'm at a gate and they don't even know where I'm at. So I'm like, man, let me just turn around. I can find it myself. Let me just turn around. Well, the map that they gave me, half of the roads ain't on there, so I couldn't even find myself. So at each stop, I'm stopping, like, and making sure or seeing what did I see familiar the last time I came here. Because the last time I came here, it wasn't, man, it was horrible. Because I really told them not to send me up here no more. I have nothing against them. Well, I kind of did. It was just, y'all are too busy for the way, you know what I'm saying, y'all manage yourself. Like, to me, it's like you get on a scale, you got to log in on a computer. I'm fine. I'm tech savvy. So all I need is, is directions. I'm fine with it. But you don't speak into no person unless you're checking in, checking out at the gate, which it seems like is always that Universal Allied or Alliance or something like that. Security people. You check in with them, and then you're trying to, like, by the time you meet a person, they so busy wrapped around something else. You know what I'm saying? So you just sitting here. Now, granted, we get paid attention. I'm not gonna lie about that. I don't know if this guy is for me or not. I don't even think he can get a truck down here, so I doubt it. So it's like, man, I just don't. I kind of hate these big corporations, man, for real. Like, to me, it's, they're too big to help. Versus if I go to, a smaller company, man, it's somewhere, they're like this. You know what I'm saying? If I offload or they offload, you know what I'm saying, it's always somebody there, which I'm fine with that. I don't need to be babysit. Don't get me wrong. Let me know where I'm offloading to, how I'm offloading, what's the process. Do I got an easy access to you to cut the tank off? You know what I'm saying? Or when everything is done, or if I just have any type of problems, do I have access to anybody versus, you know what I'm saying, I'm just not out here. Like right now, had I been at a smaller company, versus where I'm at now, I probably 8 times out of 10, I probably would have been spoken to. I probably would have spoke to somebody, and after I spoke to him, I probably would have got directed to where I'm going to get offloaded. Then on top of that, he probably would have showed me where I'm offloading to, checked his tank, came to me and told me he's ready to go. Boom, I would have been starting the process. Now it's like, man, it took me well over 30 minutes just to get down the computer part. Like, right, I don't know about you, but one thing about me, it's always seemed like I always end up in a situation it's hard to explain. I don't know why, but it is. Like, coming in, they look the order number. I can be able to show you. All right. Can you see? All right. So I'm looking at it backwards. Over here, there's multiple numbers on top of right here. Right. So I got roughly what? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only 5 sets of numbers. One of them got to work. This is a previous bill of lading, by the way. So I'm like, man, one of these numbers got to work. I finally get in, but it's like I don't have this amount on my trailer. Did y'all order the wrong thing? Or that don't work? Or that don't matter? Man, tell me that. You know what I'm saying? Because you got some companies, they down to the T with theirs. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, crossing T's and dotting I's. It's some companies, they're like that. They do not play. Like, if they ordered this amount, this is how much they're expecting. They not, you know what I'm saying? They're not playing with it. They checking to make sure they get it all. So, oh, we don't care about that. I'm like, all right, well, say less. You know what I'm saying? I ain't here to argue. Then you got these companies like this, you know what I'm saying, that they're trying to, I don't know if they're trying to make adjustments, but it's funny because the way that they are built, they're built in a fashion where it's hard to make adjustments. So if there's any upgrades you're trying to do to the building or the company itself, it's very, you know what I'm saying, it's very tedious and it's a struggle almost, you know what I'm saying, for multiple people. You know, you're probably the construction worker, probably there to do their job, but on top of, they're trying to stay out of the way of the regulars or the norms who's coming in and out to either deliver or pick up product. On top of, it's one of them companies where it's company trucks everywhere. Like, everybody got a company truck, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you're so busy you can't even stop to like talk or to help somebody. So, man, East Coast be killing me, man. It kills me. On top of, they're not on the East. I really believe there's a handful of truck stops that you can go to. I know we got 1, 2. I will have to look it up. I don't think it's that many truck stops in New Jersey. Granted, New Jersey is of a smaller state than a lot of other ones, but even you got Pennsylvania, ain't no joke. West Virginia is crazy to me with all these mountains. It's just, I feel like, man, whoever created these roads just said, hey, we're gonna stick it here, we're gonna call it a day. Like, y'all created all these bridges and gaps and all this over this, but y'all couldn't create a bridge to go over the mountains or at least away from it. Like, we could have steered away from half of these mountains, but you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. It looks like I'm looking off, trying to see if I'm waiting on some kind of guy who's supposed to come and inform me or give me directions on offloading. So I was like, man, hey, what the heck, let me just chill here. I do know one thing, man, I'm about to, like, yo, it's a wrap. I'm getting so much attention, it's gonna be stupid. For real. Well, we still in New Jersey, topping it off on the topping it off on this week. We're gonna see how this hopefully this week, feel like it's gonna be a slow week. I don't know. But we'll see, man. We topping it off we starting it out in Linden, New Jersey. Once I get done, I'll be in Sweetsboro, and we'll see where they send me from there. Man, what's up? Right now, what is it, Tuesday? I'm must got fixed that time. Ain't no way. Oh, it is. Yes, it's Tuesday, 8 o'clock at night. Shit. Can't even get right. Good Lord. Tuesday, 8 o'clock at night. Right now we at 76. I think it just turned over into 80. Man, I kid you not. What's today? We got that. It's the Tuesday, 22nd, right? So, oh shit, police. I do not play. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I do not play. So, oh, it's probably that RV joint. But yeah, Tuesday 22nd, man, I'm trying to cross over from New Jersey, cross over to Chicago. So Monday, you know, I had that Linden load, went to Linden, came back down. Man, that's one of the most awful load ever, man, for real. Came down, and I kid you not, right when I came back, I was about to come back to the yard, but I had to stop. Yeah, I had to stop. You know what I'm saying? Get a shower, whatnot. And then, man, I think them folks, the planner and the dispatch was like, the dispatch must have been like, hey, you got anything for Mr. Vaughn? And the planner was just like, really? So they got me to further explain. I'm going to New Jersey. From New Jersey, right? From New Jersey, I'm going to Chicago. Chicago, I'm picking up a trailer to go back to New Jersey. Taking a trailer from New Jersey, go back to Chicago, and then try to be in Texas. Right. So we'll see how this goes. I had to fuel up. Man, gotta keep on getting it, man. So, Rick Ross it is.
Coming back, top down right here is where she wanna be. As my goals unfold right in front of me.
Yo. Man, I finally finished my route, so I'm probably looking rough. I'm tired, man. I ain't gonna lie. Coming across here, I was coming across I-80 from Indy. I stopped in Pennsylvania, so, and then, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got up. I had to catch on some sleep, man. I had to get some, like, major sleep, man. I was tired, and now I'm tired again. But so I'm coming across 80. I'm like, man, I think I went to sleep at Pennsylvania, right? I woke up, it was raining hard. I was like, man, I do not want to drive in this rain again. Cause like last time I couldn't see nothing like this. So I'm like, man, let me just catch up on some sleep. So I excuse me, I ate a salad, man. But so I'm like, man, let me catch up on some sleep or whatever. So then I get up, I'm like, man, I gotta get it, right? So I come across longest drive ever. I think Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Indiana had like the worst snow, where it was like, man, you seen the windshield, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm talking about visibility was gone. Then it didn't make it no better that like the people that were driving in it, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of clear, Like on my way up here, it wasn't that much traffic. That was like the blessing of it. But now I'm like near Chicago where traffic really starting to pick up. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't too bad. One thing I noticed though, I mainly fuel at like a Flying J or a Pilot. So I've been using the Flying J app. I see my receipt. I see that it's showing that I'm fueling. Hearing honking. Sometimes I'm from the hood. You don't honk at nobody unless you ready. Oh, okay. So I think somebody's alarm went off. All right. So I mainly fuel at the Flying J or a Pilot, and on the app it shows my receipt. Like even if I just buy the smallest thing, like some candy or something, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, how is the app showing I don't have fuel point, or I'm not getting my fuel points, or I'm not getting my shower credits? You're missing a shower credit. I'm like, man, this is the only place you know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, I'm reading, I'm like, shower credits leave after 10 days. I'm like, that still ain't even don't make no sense. Like, I understand if you don't use the shower within 10 days, you know what I'm saying, then it leave. And I'm like, I didn't even give it 10 days. Like, I'm like, hold on. I'm like, man, I should have shower credits on top of shower credit. I shouldn't be paying. I think at this one, I looked up. I looked up. So I'm trying to figure out where. Because okay, yeah. So when I made it to New Jersey, I used a shower credit. I had to pay. And I'm like, man, how the hell? I'm like, all right, I'm gonna let that one slide. But I know I fuel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, man, I'm gonna let that one slide. But I'm like, man, I know I fuel. I should have shower credit. I come here, I'm like, I'm trying to use a shower credit. So she was like, no, the points, the thing is down. We don't know, we can't get nobody on the phone. We can't get, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, man, that's what makes sense. And then I go to another Flying J, or trying to remember. Man, look, this little route that I ran this whole week, I'm exhausted and don't even know. I got lost a date, time, and everything. It's Friday, you know what I'm saying? So I'm here in Chicago, I'm about to drop this trailer off. I just got done with the shower, so I'm about to drop this trailer off. And man, figure out what my body gonna do. Pre-plan, see what my route is, how far I am from where I need to drop off, and then I'm gonna just go from there. But so I get here, she was like, man, you know, the point system down, the kiosk down. Most people, I was like, man, that makes sense. So she had to manually give me a shower and then put me in one. Luckily, she didn't care for my points, no nothing, so I didn't even have to pay. So I'm like, man, that's what's up, you know what I'm saying? But man, I don't know what Flying J or Pilot or what they doing, but they tweaking with these points, man, like for real. I'm trying to figure out why is this truck going the wrong way, but it's like you never know when truckers are out here. So I'm like, man, no wonder, because I'm thinking it was something wrong with my app. But I'm like, and you can't be that much wrong with my app that's not translating to the point card, or the, you know, the whatever you want to call it, to the card. So I'm like, so when she said that, I was like, man, that's what's up. Because I ain't gonna lie, deleted the app, re-downloaded just to make sure, you know, log back in, all that, and it still said the same stuff. But I'm like, they could have told us it was down. Like, I knew we got an email about you couldn't use the kiosk, or you couldn't be able to, like, I think it was a while back, I thought it was like a maintenance, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, I don't know about you, but you might try to get on a bank app like at a specific time, maybe on a weekend or a Sunday, it'll be like a maintenance hour, so the app don't work. And I'm like, but that wasn't the case. So, you know, me being me, that's what I thought it was. Like, and then I'm like, well, I can still go in, you know, and get a shower, but it's like, it's still not translating from my fuel to a shower credit. And I'm like, man, every week I at least got to hit y'all. Every other day I got to hit y'all to fuel. It ain't like, you know, so there ain't no way I shouldn't even be having a boatload of shower credits. Nor did, I think they got something about a push for, or you push it to earn 4 points or something like that. And then I was like, you know, I'm still reading that, like, you know, if you get so or a certain amount of fuel, if I got to cut somebody out, I'm gonna record it. So if you get a certain amount of fuel, you call them, or I mean not call them, you push, and you're supposed to be able to get like 4 points. You know what I'm saying? Or for the gallon, either for a gallon or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? You get 4 points, and then the shower is like shower power or something like that. You supposed to be able to get unlimited showers for that month and next month if you qualify. Hell, my damn point says my thing just stuck. I'm like, man, come on, y'all. I'm fueling with y'all every other day, like almost like every other day or every 2 days. You know what I'm saying? So it don't even make sense as to why I ain't reached nothing. But you know, I ain't even messed off with the Loves, so I don't even know. I can't remember the last time I even went to a Loves to fuel or nothing like that, unless it was like, I only mess with Loves unless I'm like way off on the west somewhere, or if I'm in Memphis. Like, only time I fuel at a Loves if I need a shower, if I know I'm about to get a shower afterwards. Other than that, I don't really mess off with Loves. I don't know why, but I do know for the most part I like to get my showers at a Flying J, or try to get it at a Pilot. Probably because I do, for the most part, I mess with their coffee. If I'm getting coffee at any time, it gotta be TA, Petro, or a Flying J or a Pilot. No other place. I'm not going nowhere else. I'm going there to get my coffee. But yeah, man, so it's Friday. I don't know when I'm gonna cut this video. What's today? Friday. So it's today Friday. I'm gonna try to edit it by Saturday or Sunday. I'm gonna see where I'm at. I'm gonna try to push it towards Monday. You know what I'm saying? So how we're gonna start our week out. So I'm gonna push it towards Monday. So we'll just see where I end up Sunday, or how far I done got. You know what I'm saying? So
But here goes on the block in the drop top chicken box. Mr. KFC, DBS is in the watch. Living fast where